Emmerdale boss is forced to speak out on epic gaffe. It seems Emmerdale's writers may have forgotten exactly what happened when fan fave Finn, Joe Gill, was gunned down at close range by his mad mother Emma, Gillian Carney. Pulling the trigger by accident, the soap psycho fled the scene, leaving her son to die alone in the woods. Finn was unable to call for help as his mobile phone had ran out of battery, leaving him to try to flag a car down to get to the hospital. But in last night's episode of Emmerdale, fans spotted a major continuity error as the police delivered the items head-on him when he died to Ross, Michael Parr, and Pete, Anthony Quinlan. Dying, Finn died after being shot by his mother. Grieving, Pete is heartbroken over his dead brother. Loss, Ross has lost his brother and his mother. The Barton brothers started scrolling through their dead brother's phone, leaving Emmerdale fans confused as to why it was suddenly fully charged. Viewers took to Twitter to call out Emmerdale bosses on the gaffe. They pulled out Finn's mobile phone out of the bag and turned it on straight away when Finn was in the woods. He had no battery power, said one fan. When Finn was shot, his phone was dead. But as Ross just received it back and able to go through his contacts without charging it, said another. Error, but show bosses have explained the mistake. How are they going through Finn's phone if it died when he did? Added a third. However, it now seems fans finally have an explanation. An Emmerdale source told Digital Spy that there was no continuity error in these scenes, with soap bosses knowing exactly what they were doing. Due to the suspicious circumstances of Finn's death, detectives would have charged the device in order to place it under scrutiny. Death, but was Emma killed by Ross? So, that lets the Emmerdale bosses off the hook a bit. But there is one character that's still guilty of making a huge error. Ross was at the viaduct when Emma supposedly fell, and was spotted running from the scene when her body was found. Could Ross have killed his own mother out of revenge? Emmerdale continues weekdays at 7 p.m. on ITV. Related articles: Girls allowed to reform but not as we know it. Rylan Clark puts his post-X Factor success down to one thing. Pete Wicks breaks silence on Megan McKenna split after awkward awards bash.